2 weeks passed. The air in the town felt heavier. Quiet, but tense. Nene continued her shift like normal, but everything had changed. Her eyes avoided Dr. Orobe's eyes. Her steps were softer. She spoke less. But she was waiting. She had sent the evidence, the pictures, the videos, the files, to someone who promised to act. And act, they did. It started as a whisper. A voice note began circulating on people's phones. A recording of Dr. Obesai chanting. A snapshot of his blood-soaked shrine. Then the CCTV footage, raw, uncut, horrifying. People didn't want to believe it. At first, they said it was fake. A lie. Jealousy. But more evidence came. More voices joined in. Families of missing patients. People who had buried loved ones without closure. People who had been silent for years. And then, a fire started, not at the clinic, but in the minds of the people. The man they had worshipped had been killing them in silence. The anger didn't come slowly. It came like a flood. One night, a group of boys, hooded, barefoot, and furious, stormed the clinic. They didn't knock. They didn't ask questions. They dragged Dr. Obesai out by his coat. Screaming. Pleading. But no one listened. He shouted that he had healed their children. That he had saved lives. But the blood couldn't be washed away anymore. The proof was out. The dead were no longer nameless. They took him to the same shrine, the one hidden in the forest. They poured kerosene over the stones he had used for rituals. They tied him to the same basin where he had poured innocent blood. And they set it all on fire. No police came. No one stopped them. In that moment, justice didn't wear a badge. It wore rage. It wore pain. And it burned. The next morning, the clinic was empty. Shuttered. Silent. Some say they saw strange figures running into the bush that night, men in white coats, robes, uniforms. Disappearing before they could be questioned. But the town had changed. It had seen the truth. Nene left a few days later. She didn't say goodbye to anyone. She just walked away, carrying a small bag and a bigger burden. She had survived. She had exposed evil. But she had also learned a bitter truth. Sometimes, darkness doesn't hide in the shadows. Sometimes, it wears a smile. Tell me what you have learned from the story in the comment section, and don't forget to like, comment, share my stories, and also follow this page for more interesting stories.